Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here in Seoul, and this is a wonderful campus. I was looking at a cherry blossom, and everyone seems so happy. Thank you so much, Erica, for having me here. Yeah, my name is Sue, and today I'll be giving a solo presentation really about just in general career growth. This is not really crypto specific, I would say. It's really for every single person that are looking to achieve what you want in your career. This is mostly based on my own experience, so take it with a grain of salt, like do it whatever a way that you think could benefit for you. So to start, okay. Yeah, so a little bit about me. I'll show you a little photo. It will make sense to you in a bit. So I grew up in China as an only child. And then I studied theater at a US college. It's called Wesleyan University. So the reason why I put these on is because somehow my school got featured in this Netflix show called BoJack Horseman. And then they even featured the major that I was doing, which is theater. So yeah, it was a really fun experience. If you want to watch that Netflix cartoon, go ahead. It's very deep. It's about this like Hollywood industry. So yeah, I studied non-finance, I would say a very artsy major in Wesleyan, and it brought me a lot of joy. But I soon realized that I'm not here to pursue a career in theater or acting. It's a career path that I don't think that I'm suitable for, but I really enjoy it, but it's just not for me. So what do I do next? I was looking around. I know I'm very ambitious. I know I really want to, do well. And I was pretty lost, to be honest. And a lot of my friends were doing finance or consulting. So I decided, why not give it a try? Let's see where I can go. So I landed an internship in banking through alumni's introduction. She's actually Korean, and she actually was an investment banker at Lehman Brothers. That is pre-financial crisis. So yeah, she helped me landed my internship, so I was really grateful for that. And then I outperformed half of my intern class and then secured a full-time offer. It was a really brutal summer. I got in, I don't know anything about finance, and I learned a lot. It was not easy, especially in a very male-dominated industry. I think in my intern class, I would say probably 80% are still guys, even though they're working on gender equality, it's still mainly dominated by men. And then I got fast-tracked with at my previous job, Morgan Stanley, for my promotion. And then later on, I realized, again, like I start to realize, okay, banking was fun, and I was really good at the sales position, but it's not really for me because I'm looking for something that's more innovative. Maybe that's why I like art so much. So eventually, I decided that I want to be in a startup industry, an industry that's still nascent, has a lot of opportunity. So that's why I got into crypto. And then through another friend who was an early investor of EigenLayer, I joined EigenLayer, and then I also got promoted for 2 times within a year. So I want to share a little bit more about my learning experience along the way. With all the changes that happened in my career, how did I kind of push myself forward, especially since both banking and crypto are very male-dominated industry. Oh yeah, fun fact, my MBTI is ENFJ. I don't know if anyone here is that, but if you know what it means, you will know ENFJ are very sensitive, very in tune to other people's feeling. J people are really big planner. That's why every time I'm like, I have my schedule planned out to like every single hour. So yeah, that probably will share a little bit about my personality as well. So I think the number one thing I learned along my career is don't hold yourself back and just go for it. I was not sure if I really would be a fit for banking, and I was not sure if I will make it in crypto either. Not saying that I made it, but I just feel like I was not 100% sure, but I know there's a strong desire that I want to do to try. So both industries, again, are very male-dominated. I think it's intimidating, to be honest. I remember in college, I went to a career fair, and most of the people next to me are, American boys or like athletes, and doing these small talk with all their other, bros at the banking. So it's very different. As a female, you feel intimidated at first, but I would say like just don't hold yourself back. Just if you want to try something, just go do it, even though you feel like you're not 100% sure. So one thing along the way that helps me, give me the courage, is to discover your own strength, knowing what you're really good at. If you're saying, okay, I'm really good at like talking to people and finding out what they want, maybe that is a strength that you should leverage and find a path that's suitable for you. And then second thing is embrace your ambition. I think sometimes as a girl or as a woman, there were times where I felt like, especially when I was still in school back in China, in Shanghai, I felt like, maybe I was too ambitious. Like, guys don't like that. I would not have a boyfriend in the future. I'm like, maybe I should just be, quieter and just this is probably not okay. Like, I'm not fitting into the what society wants. But then I realized, no, it's not true. Like, and it's such a small part of me that is just holding me back, and I should just embrace it and then just go for it. And that doesn't really mean that I'm not like, a good woman. I still am very, like, I'm a good friend and I'm a good daughter, but at the same time, I am ambitious and I know I want to do well in my career. And then thirdly, seek for mentors or there's BF for guidance. So one person I said helped me a lot was the alumni back in school. So these are women. I think along my career, I've met a lot of great females. And of course, Erica, I met her in the industry as well. So I think these female really give me a lot of guidance and helped me along the way. And fourth, back to the first point, like, don't hold yourself back. Just try and push as far as you can. See if you can get it. And if something doesn't work, just try again. And the worst thing that could happen is what? Just like it doesn't happen. But you won't die. You won't like feel the pain or anything. Emotionally, you might be feeling a bit painful at first, but